You're 12 years old, sleeping in a Hong Kong alley in the year 1975. Your parents are dead. Your father from opium. Your mother from starvation. You have nothing. No family, no home, no future. Just a stolen blanket and the clothes on your back. The police don't care about street kids like you. Society doesn't see you. Then one night, a man in an expensive suit stops in front of your alley. He looks down at you and says, "You want to eat? You want a roof over your head?" You nod without hesitation. "Follow me," he says firmly. Level 1. The 49. You're taken to a rundown building in Kowloon. It's a Triad safe house, and there are dozens of other boys like you. Orphans, runaways, kids with nowhere else to go. The man who recruited you is called Big Brother. Not his real title, but that's what you'll call him. He feeds you real food, the first proper meal you've had in weeks. Then he explains the rules. You're a 49 now. That's your rank, the lowest level of the Triad hierarchy. The number system comes from ancient Chinese numerology, and every rank has a number. Your jobs are simple. Run errands, deliver packages. You don't ask what's inside. Stand lookout during meetings, clean the gambling dens. You're given a small room to sleep in, shared with 5 other boys, and enough money for food. It's not much, but it's more than the street. But little do you know, you're being tested. Every task is a test of loyalty, reliability. Can you follow orders without question? Can you be trusted? Some boys fail. They talk too much. They steal. They run to the police. Those boys disappear. You don't ask where they go. You pass the tests. You keep your head down. You do what you're told. You learn to read the room. You watch the higher-ranking members, how they walk, how they talk, how they command respect with just a look. After 6 months, you're given your first real job, collecting protection money from a noodle shop in Mongkok. The owner is 3 weeks behind on payments. You walk in with 2 other 49s, and Big Brother tells you to encourage him to pay. The owner looks terrified. He's barely making enough to feed his family. But you have your orders. You smash a few bowls, kick over a table, and tell him he has 3 days. He pays the next morning. You feel sick about it, but you also feel powerful. For the first time in your life, people are afraid of you. Level 2. The Blue Lantern. You're 15 now, and you've proven yourself. You're ready for the ceremony that will change your life forever. They take you to a secret location, a warehouse in the new territories. When you arrive, there are other young men, all about your age. The room is filled with incense smoke. An old man enters. He's the Mountain Master, the 489, the leader of this lodge. Everyone bows. The ceremony begins. It's elaborate, theatrical, almost religious. You recite the 36 oaths of the Triad. Each oath is a pledge of absolute loyalty and a warning of what happens if you break it. If I betray my brothers, may I die beneath 10,000 swords. You say these words, and you mean them. Everyone drinks from the same cup. You're blood brothers now, bound by oath and ritual. You're given a new name, your Triad name. You're a Blue Lantern, an initiated member. The number 49 still applies, but now you're official. You're protected. If someone harms you, they harm the entire Triad. But with that protection comes responsibility. Level 3. The 426 or the Enforcer. You're 22 years old and you've built a reputation. You're smart, you're ruthless, and most importantly, you're effective. The bosses notice. They promote you to Red Pole, the 426, the muscle of the Triad. You're given a crew who answer to you. You're responsible for their actions and their performance. If they fail, you fail. Your territory is a dense, chaotic neighborhood full of gambling dens, brothels, and street markets. You collect protection money from a lot of businesses. Most pay without issue. The ones that don't, you make examples of them. Here's where the job gets dark. You're not just smashing windows anymore. You're breaking bones. You're burning shops. There's a restaurant owner who refuses to pay and threatens to go to the police. Big mistake. You and your crew grab him one night, take him to an abandoned factory, and beat him within an inch of his life. He pays the next day and never misses a payment again. You tell yourself it's just business. He made a choice. He faced the consequences. The money is serious now. You move out of the shared room and into your own apartment. You eat at good restaurants. People in the neighborhood recognize you and get out of your way. But you also have enemies. They send a crew to intimidate one of your gambling dens. You retaliate by ambushing their street market operation. 3 of their guys end up in the hospital. You've proven you can lead men in violence and come out on top. The bosses are impressed, but the police are catching on. Level 4. The Deputy Mountain Master. A big deal. The old man who initiated you 20 years ago is dying. Liver cancer. He names you Deputy Mountain Master, the 438, your second in command. Hundreds of members answer to you now. This is where you learn the true power of the Triad. You're managing operations in Hong Kong, Macau, San Francisco, Vancouver, Sydney. Drug shipments across continents, money laundered through international banks, legitimate business empires. But with power comes paranoia. You have rivals, other 438s who've been members longer, who resent how fast you've risen. The Hong Kong police have a Triad task force watching you. The ICAC is investigating your businesses. One night, a car bomb explodes outside your apartment. Your driver and bodyguard die. You survive because you took a different car that day. Pure luck, you retaliate. The men responsible are found in a Shenzhen warehouse, tortured, executed. Bodies never found. 3 months later, the Mountain Master dies. The leadership must choose a successor. Level 5. The Dragon Head. They vote. You win by a lot. You're 30 years old, controlling one of the most powerful criminal organizations in the world. Over 2,000 members, operations on 5 continents, hundreds of millions in annual revenue. But being Dragonhead is lonely. You can't trust anyone. Every smile could hide a knife. Every advisor might be planning your downfall. You make hard decisions. You order executions, not for the money, but because letting things slide shows weakness. You navigate politics. The Chinese government offers a deal, cooperate with state interests, or be destroyed. You take it. You help with intelligence on dissidents. You've become a tool of the state while pretending to be independent. The older members want the old ways, street respect, violence, visible power. You see them as liabilities. You promote educated members, recruit from universities. The Triad is evolving. Level 6. The Legend, or Myth. You're 45. You've been Dragonhead for 15 years. You're exhausted. The world has changed. Young members are flashy, post on social media, get caught. The government is aggressive. The police are sophisticated. You've made your money. Properties in 5 countries, offshore accounts, legitimate businesses. You could retire, but the Triad doesn't have retirement. Dragonheads die in power, get arrested, or poisoned by friends. The Triad isn't what it used to be. Your life was easier as a 49. You have attempts on your life every week. Instead of struggling to keep the Triad alive along with yourself, you've decided it's time. The exit. You fake your death. You have a younger member who you trust kill you off. He takes your finger as proof. He wants money and power. He can have it. You've set up offshore accounts, new identity, all arranged. You disappear to Thailand. Everyone thinks you're dead. You watch from afar as your organization continues. You're free, but you're nobody.